The story of the three lighthouse keepers who vanished is known as the Flannan Isles mystery. It happened in December 1900 at the Flannan Isles lighthouse, which is on a small, remote island off the coast of Scotland. A ship passed by the lighthouse and noticed that its light wasn't on. When a relief crew arrived to check on the keepers, they found the lighthouse completely empty. The three men were gone. The Flannan Isles mystery is one of the creepiest real-life disappearances in history. The three lighthouse keepers were Thomas Marshall, James Duckett, and Donald MacArthur. They were responsible for keeping the lighthouse running on the uninhabited Flannan Isles. On December 15, 1900, a passing ship noticed the lighthouse was dark, meaning no one was there to light it. This was a huge problem, because lighthouses helped ships avoid crashing into rocks. A relief crew was sent on December 26th, but when they arrived, they found no trace of the men. The lighthouse was locked from the inside, but no one was there. The table had unfinished meals, as if the men had left in a hurry. One chair was knocked over, like someone left in a panic. The lighthouse logbook had strange final entries. December 12th. Severe winds, worse than anything I've seen. December 13th. Storm continues. The men are very quiet. MacArthur is crying. December 15th. Storm ended. The sea is calm. God is over all. This was the last entry. After that, nothing. The men were never seen again. The most popular idea is that a huge wave hit the island and washed the men away. There was damage to the landing platform outside, and a missing life jacket, meaning someone might have gone out and gotten caught in the water. Maybe two men went outside to secure something during a storm. The third man ran out to help when they were in danger, and all three were lost to the sea. The isolation could have made one of them go crazy, leading to a fight. Maybe someone pushed the others into the ocean and then fell in himself. Some people believe in ghosts, sea monsters, or aliens, but there's no real proof of this. No bodies were ever found. There were no distress signals sent. The storm they mentioned in the log didn't match real weather reports. The men left no clues about where they went. Even today, no one really knows what happened to the three lighthouse keepers. It's a chilling mystery that still haunts people over 120 years later. The Flannan Isles mystery has all the ingredients of a spine-chilling, unsolved mystery, and that's what makes it so fascinating. Three men disappeared without a single clue left behind. No bodies, no distress signals, just an empty lighthouse. Many believe the men were taken by ghosts, sea monsters, or even aliens. Some locals, even though the Flannan Isles were cursed. The fact that their bodies were never found fuels the supernatural mystery. Imagine being trapped on a tiny, remote island for weeks, completely cut off from the world. Did loneliness or paranoia drive one of them mad? Could there have been a violent fight? The idea of losing your mind in isolation makes this mystery even more terrifying. This case feels like the Mary Celeste, the famous ghost ship found in the middle of the ocean with its crew missing. People love true stories of disappearances that defy explanation, and the Flannan Isles fits perfectly into that chilling category. The lighthouse was on a tiny, rocky island, surrounded by the violent North Atlantic Ocean. No boats, no roads, just water and wind. The fact that the keepers had nowhere to run makes their disappearance even more disturbing. It's the mystery that keeps people hooked. The more you think about it, the more questions arise. What did they see? What made them leave? Were they afraid of something? The lack of answers is exactly what makes the Flannan Isles story so hauntingly unforgettable. The disappearance of the three Flannan Isles lighthouse keepers remains one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries. While the most logical explanation is that they were swept away by a giant wave or caught in a sudden accident, the eerie details, like the strange log entries and the missing bodies, keep the mystery alive. With no solid evidence or eyewitnesses, we may never know the full truth. The story continues to fascinate people, inspiring books, movies, and ghost stories. Whether it was a natural disaster, a tragic accident, or something more mysterious, the Flannan Isles lighthouse will always be a place of unanswered questions. To this day, no one knows for sure what happened to them. It remains one of history's greatest mysteries.